Picture this. It's December 31st, 2025. You're sitting in your favorite chair, a warm cup of coffee in hand, reflecting on the past year. Your finances are thriving. You're in the best shape of your life, and you're surrounded by people who inspire and push you to be better. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the thing, it's not. That vision is entirely achievable, and I'm gonna show you how. In this story, I'll share 5 transformative steps that completely changed my life, and will do the same for you. This isn't theory or fluff, it's real, actionable advice you can start using today. Let's dive in. Step 1, quiet the noise and trust your inner wisdom. Let's start with something that's silently killing your potential: noise. Every day you're bombarded with opinions. Social media tells you who to be, advertisements tell you what to want, and even well-meaning friends and family push their expectations onto you. Amid all this chaos, you lose touch with the most important voice, your own. A few years ago, I was drowning in this noise. I'd spend hours scrolling through Instagram or watching YouTube, comparing myself to people who seemed to have it all figured out. Instead of feeling inspired, I felt paralyzed, like I'd never measure up. But then something changed. I started carving out non-negotiable time for myself every day. No phone, no distractions, just me and my thoughts. At first, it felt uncomfortable. I didn't trust myself to think deeply, but over time, I began asking myself the right questions. What do I really want in life? What am I doing because I love it? And what am I doing just to impress others? The answers weren't always easy, but they were clear. For the first time, I had direction. Here's the magic of quieting the noise. You stop following trends and start building your life. Clarity isn't just about knowing what you want, it's about having the confidence to chase it without caring what others think. Your challenge. Tomorrow, block out 1 hour, no phone, no input, just you, a journal, and some honest questions. This one habit will unlock a level of focus you didn't think was possible. Step 2, identify your path. Once the noise is gone, it's time to figure out where you're going. This is where most people screw up. They try to do everything at once. I know this because I was that person. I wanted to fix my finances, get in shape, start a business, and improve my relationships, all at the same time. And guess what? I made zero progress because I was spread too thin. What changed for me was this simple idea: focus creates power. When you concentrate your energy on one clear target, you become unstoppable. In 2020, I decided my focus was building my business. I didn't just set a vague goal like make more money. I got specific. I wanted to hit $100,000 in revenue by the end of the year. I mapped out exactly what that looked like, how many clients I needed, what I had to sell, and how I was going to deliver. By focusing entirely on that goal, something incredible happened. I built discipline in other areas of my life too. My fitness improved because I needed the energy to perform. My relationships got better because I was finally confident in what I was doing. Here's the takeaway. Pick one area of your life to dominate in 2025. Is it fitness, career, or personal growth? Whatever it is, make it specific. Write down exactly where you want to be by December 31st, 2025. Don't just write it, visualize it. What does it feel like to achieve that goal? That clarity will become your compass for the year. Step 3, pursue relentless action. Now that you have your path, here's where the magic happens, or where most people fail. Too many people wait for the perfect time to start. They overthink, overplan, and convince themselves they need more information before taking action. But here's the truth. You'll never feel ready. The only way to create momentum is to start moving. When I first decided to grow my business, I had no clue what I was doing. My website looked amateur, my pitch was shaky, and I felt like an imposter. But I didn't let that stop me. I sent my first cold email, made my first offer, and started connecting with people. It was messy, but it worked. Action creates clarity. Every step you take teaches you something, even if it's a failure. And those lessons are what separate the doers from the dreamers. Here's how you can start today. Take one tiny step toward your goal. If it's fitness, go for a 10-minute walk. If it's business, reach out to one potential client. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to happen. The more you act, the less fear you'll feel. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Step 4, build momentum through consistency. Here's the secret weapon that will make or break your success: consistency. Most people think success comes from huge, life-changing actions, but the truth is, it's the small, boring habits you repeat every day that lead to big results. When I started taking fitness seriously, I didn't overhaul my life overnight. I committed to 30-minute workouts every day, no matter what. Some days I felt amazing. Other days I dragged myself to the gym, but I didn't miss a day. After 6 months, the results were undeniable, not just in my body, but in my mind. I built a habit of showing up even when it was hard. That habit spilled over into my work, my relationships, and my entire mindset. Here's how you can do the same. Break your big goal into small daily habits. If your goal is to grow your income, your daily habit could be reaching out to 3 people every day. If it's fitness, commit to 20 minutes of movement daily. The key is to keep it simple and consistent. Don't focus on perfection, focus on showing up. Momentum doesn't come from doing something once. It comes from doing it repeatedly until it's impossible to fail. Step 5. Surround yourself with the right people. Here's the truth no one talks about. Your environment will either push you forward or pull you down. The people you spend time with, your friends, family, colleagues, have a massive impact on your success. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who constantly complains, makes excuses, or talks about how life is unfair? That energy rubs off on you. It makes you second guess your goals and settle for less. On the flip side, when you're around people who are driven, focused, and positive, you start thinking bigger. You start believing in yourself more. A few years ago, I realized I was spending too much time with people who weren't aligned with the future I wanted. They weren't bad people, but they weren't growing, and it was holding me back. So I made a decision. I started seeking out people who were already where I wanted to be. Entrepreneurs, high performers, people who weren't afraid to challenge me. At first, it was uncomfortable. I felt like an outsider, but the more I surrounded myself with these people, the more I leveled up. It's not just about who you know, it's about who you're becoming because of the people around you. Here's your challenge. Audit your circle. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they helping you grow, or are they keeping you stuck? If you need to, spend less time with the people who drain you and more time with those who inspire you. Can't find those people in your life yet? Start online. Join communities, follow mentors, or connect with people who share your goals. The right environment can change everything. And remember, your environment matters. If you want to stay motivated, surround yourself with people who are serious about growth. That includes this community. Hit the like button if this resonated, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more strategies to help you crush not just 2025, but every year after. Your best year is waiting for you. The question is, are you ready to go after it? Let's make it happen.